Her message came at 11:47 p.m. No warning, no preface, just, "I'll be back on Monday, I'll explain everything later." For 3 minutes, I stared at it. The words pulsed on the screen, glowing against the dark room. The clock ticked like it was mocking me. I typed slowly, deliberately. Perfect. My lawyer loves stories. Then I hit send, and silence broke like glass. 10 minutes later, the calls started, one after another. Unknown numbers, her sister, her friend, then finally her name. I didn't answer. By that point, I didn't need to, because the truth had already started whispering days ago. I'd just been too careful to listen. The first crack appeared last Thursday. A perfume. Wrong brand, wrong undertone. I found it on her scarf, faint but foreign. Sweet, masculine base, expensive. Not mine. She laughed when I mentioned it. A coworker sprayed it near me, she said, smiling too fast, too thin. I nodded, pretending to believe her. Pretending was something I'd become very good at. Then came the locked phone, the late meetings, the rehearsed fatigue. She began showering before saying hello when she came home. Small, precise gestures, controlled damage. And I watched. I recorded the distance like a scientist cataloging decay. When she kissed me goodnight that week, her lips felt like paper, thin, temporary, disposable. By the time she sent that message, the evidence had already been collected. All I needed was her final move, and she gave it to me in one careless text. I didn't sleep that night. I went through her old photos, her playlists, her emails. Everything that once felt alive was now just data, evidence of who she used to be. The phone records came in the next morning. A number repeated, late nights, odd hours. A name I didn't recognize, so I traced it. Private investigator, burner account, quiet surveillance. By Saturday, I had everything. Hotel receipts, time-stamped messages, and one video. Grainy, but clear enough. She was there, with him, laughing in a way she hadn't in months. No guilt, no hesitation, just comfort. And that comfort broke something inside me. Not rage, something colder, a stillness. The kind that comes when pain becomes logic, when emotion burns out and leaves only the structure beneath. So I built a plan from the ashes. She came back Monday morning, earlier than her message promised. The moment she walked in, she froze. My calm frightened her more than anger could. "Where's your suitcase?" I asked. Her voice cracked. "It's in the car. Leave it there." She tried to speak again, but I slid an envelope across the table. Thick, heavy. Her fingers trembled when she opened it. Photos, statements, a hotel invoice with her signature. Her face collapsed in slow motion. I can explain." "I know," I said. "You'll explain everything later." The echo of her own words landed like a blade. She stepped back, eyes wide. "Please, I didn't mean—" "You meant it enough times to pay for it," I said quietly. I watched her search my face for softness, mercy, anything human left. There wasn't. Her hands shook. Mine didn't. The silence between us stretched, tight as wire. Then she whispered, "Who else knows?" "My lawyer," I said. "And your lover's wife." That was when her breath stopped. Her eyes darted, calculating what I'd done, what would happen next. And for the first time, she realized I'd been ahead of her from the start. She followed me into the living room like a shadow begging for light. "I'll do anything," she said. "Just tell me what you want." I turned toward her, slow and deliberate. I already got what I wanted. Confusion flickered. "What's that?" "The truth." I handed her a single sheet of paper, divorce filing, already signed on my end. She stared at it, then at me, as if waiting for anger that never came. But I was done with anger. I'd replaced it with precision. She fell onto the couch, hands over her face. I heard muffled sobs, weak, uneven. Once, that sound would have destroyed me. Now it just felt like background noise to a film I'd already finished watching. Before I left, I said one last thing. I hope he was worth the story. Then I walked out, leaving her with the silence she'd earned. I drove without music, without direction, just the hum of the engine and the echo of her voice dissolving behind me. People think revenge is about punishment. It's not. It's about balance. The moment truth aligns with consequence, that's where peace begins. I didn't need to see her face again. Didn't need to answer her calls or messages. By the time my phone started vibrating endlessly in the passenger seat, I was already miles away. The screen lit up with her name, flashing again and again, desperate. I let it ring. Then I powered the phone off. The night sky opened above me, silent, infinite, merciless. And for the first time in months, I felt still. Not happy, just finished. Some stories don't need an ending. They just need to stop.